A quick video on land tax. Land tax is tax on land that isn't your principal place of residence. Now, each state has a different threshold. So, South Australia and Western Australia, you can own property up to the value of $300,000 and not pay any tax on that. Queensland's about 600,000, New South Wales is 550. So each state has different threshold levels. But why is it so important? Well, if you own investment properties in your own name and you go over those certain thresholds, you pay land tax, and it can be anywhere from 0.5% up to 2% of the value of the land per year. So it's one of the biggest costs. In fact, it's the biggest cost associated with owning an investment property. In fact, I know someone that pays $40,000 per year in land tax because they didn't look into it enough on how they can save land tax. Now, how can you save it? It's very easy. Most people will just, when they buy an investment place, they'll go ahead and they'll just purchase it in their own name, and they'll just keep doing that. And then once they've accumulated quite a number of properties, they're getting these bills for land tax, and they're going, 5,000 here, 6,000 here, and then they wonder, how can they avoid this? Well, the way you avoid it is you buy, if you're diversifying your investment properties in different states, you can go up to the threshold. You might buy one house in WA, one in New South Wales, one in Queensland, and just diversify. The other way is to buy in different entities. Either go, maybe get your partner to hold a property in his or her name, or buy in a company or a trust. Companies and trusts have different thresholds, but by diversifying your ownership, that's the way that you can avoid land tax. And if you're trying to buy a few investment properties, it can be astronomical how much money you actually have to pay in land tax if you don't take that into account. So a bit of food for thought. Diversification is very good, as diversification where you buy, but also diversification in the entity you buy in.